Plot. It's something that drives a story. It's what a show is based around, and it's what keeps the viewers engaged. Plot in anime is unique, as when it comes to this type of media, the plot can get pretty interesting. A story about sorcerers fighting these ugly looking cursed spirits in modern Japan. A beta male becoming the world's most proficient aura farmer. Zombie girls forming an idol group, or even a dude with a smartphone in another world. And every other copy and paste isekais that came after. But when it comes to interesting shows, there also comes the weird ones. The ones where you sit down and when you really think about it, you go, what the fuck? This is weird. You know, some of our most beloved anime fall into this category. Take a look at Assassination Classroom. If you watched it, you will understand that this is a show that is actually very emotional. But you ever try to introduce it to someone else, you explain it as, oh, it's a show about a tentacle monster who becomes a teacher to these high school kids in order to turn them into assassins so that they can kill them and save the world. You know, a non-anime watcher is gonna look at you like you're one of those crazy dudes that you meet at like a 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. Like, it's not a good look. Let's look at some of these more interesting animes, starting with Midori Days, which follows a high school boy who wakes up to find out that his right hand has suddenly turned into a girl. What the fuck? How? Why? Nothing gets explained. It just happens. Like, honestly, I feel bad for the guy. Like, if this shit happens to me, it's over. I'm crashing out. Like, you gotta learn how to jack it with your left. That shit ain't easy. Oh, by the way, this is a romance anime. What do you mean? Like, what can you possibly do with a fucking sock puppet on your goddamn hand? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that question, because I don't want to know. This is like one of those dreams that you have where there's just the most random shit that happens, but you don't want to tell anyone because it might make you sound like you're mentally ill. Like, now the more that I think about it, the more that this sounds like a plot to a bad hentai. And also, where does a girl part end? Like, take a look at this. Like, you got the upper torso, right? You got the head. We see her eat in the anime. So like, where does all that stuff go? Does she share it with the dude? Or like, does she have her own digestive system? Does she gotta share it? Like, does she need to go to the bathroom herself? Anyways, enough about this. Moving on, we got Bento. This be the OG Food Wars. You see Food Wars where the people are cooking? Nah. This is the premium shit, right? This is where all the action is, right? People actually be fighting over food in here. There's whole ass gang wars happening over, get this, half off bento boxes. Now, I understand, like, you not you when you hangry, but people be getting sent to the ER over a $5 meal deal. Like, damn, every Japanese grocery store in this anime after 8 p.m. is gonna look like your average American middle school cafeteria after lunch. And also, where are the police? Why are the employees just letting this happen? They clearly know that this is happening. Like, they're just turning a blind eye. Like, why? Why? You're working retail. Like, you're gonna have to clean this up later. You know that, right? Like, why would you want to do that to yourself? And like, this shit is serious. Our MC gets his ass whooped over the $5 meal deal. Right? He goes on a full ass training arc just so that he could get the good eats. And like, they make it look so sad when he doesn't get the food. No, he instead of getting the $5 bento, he gotta suffice with just the $1 cup noodles. I mean, just look at him. He looks so sad. But like, honestly, this shit probably more realistic than whatever the fuck is going on in Tokyo Revengers. To pair with your meal, we gotta have a drink. Some fine wine, fancy champagne, the dew for my ladies. Or you can get some anime girl juice. Yup, that's right, anime girl juice. Look at this shit, Akikan. Anime girls who are also soda cans. Because fucking Japan. Japan got the most vending machines in the world. Vending machines on every goddamn block. Honestly, nothing much to say about this one. It's just different beverages fighting to see who's the best flavor. And I guess there's like a little bit of mild racism that happens between the steel can and the aluminum cans. Hey, you can't have a good anime without some casual racism, you know what I mean? This is a joke. If you couldn't tell, that was a joke. Alright, please don't cancel me. Alright, the next section is for the gooners like myself. Alright, this is the shit that people like me is gonna watch. And I am not ashamed to talk about it. Sekyo no Quasar. Now, if you know, if you know what this is, then oh my god. If you don't know, I am so sorry for what I'm about to tell you. This anime is actually just unhinged. it has one of the coolest power systems. I fucking love the power system in the show. Right? It's based on the periodic table of elements. No, but with every power system, you need a power source. Bleach, they got spiritual energy. Hunter x Hunter, Nen. And then there's Chakra and Naruto. Well, in Quasar, we got Soma. Now now Soma is this white liquid substance that comes out from the mammary gland, if you know, catch my drift. And yeah, characters, they get their powers by drinking Soma. Know the white liquid substance I was talking about? Yeah, they drink that. Usually straight from the source. Uncensored, might I add. Yeah, you could probably guess what type of anime this is now, right? The scenes get pretty wild. Like, there's a lot of Soma drinking scenes. And them are not exactly consensual. Like, most of them are not consensual. Honestly, for me, hot take, but watching Redo of a Healer was more comfortable than this. But this anime 100% has definitely awakened things in certain people. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's move on to something that's a little bit more tame. Do you like wrestling, sumo, water sports, ass and tits? Well, for the more cultured individuals, you probably know what I'm talking about with this one. It's Keijo, right? It's Keijo, guys. We all saw this coming. It's fucking Keijo. Now, if you don't know what this is a action-packed sports anime where girls compete in a battle royale style event where contestants aim to knock each other out of the arena using only their ass and tits. Now everybody, round of applause for the GOAT that cooked this up. That's right, clap them cheeks. Let me give you a perfect example of why this anime is goated. You ever seen someone beam a piece of chalk like it's a railgun with the sheer force of their cheeks? Like, look at this shit. Like, look at that. You ever see two girls use their cheeks like Gatling guns? Ref, do something, ref. They're Gatling gunning, ref. Do something. What is this? I mean, this is only fair. Like, if the girls can have free, like, come on, let the guys have Keijo. Now, let's move on to something that's a little less what the fuck and more based. Prison school. A prison in a school where they send all the horny people to then re-educate them. Yep, that's how we're gonna put it. This is re-education, right? Nothing sus going on here. Our main cast of dudes, like the homies, they get sent to jail because they're peeping on the girls. Shouldn't be doing that. Like, let's get that straight. You should not be peeping on girls. They then try to break out, which leads to just misunderstandings and beatings. Like, that's pretty much the entire show. It's misunderstandings and beatings. Right? The best way to describe the show is just a series of very hilariously unfortunate events. But at the same time, this is the only anime that can make me laugh with just pee-pee poo-poo jokes, right? There's pee-pee poo-poo jokes in the show, and they're like genuinely like hilarious. The anime is raunchy as hell, like, don't get me wrong. But like, it has some of the best comedic moments. There's times where you like wouldn't even realize the type of show you're watching because you're gonna be on the floor just laughing your ass off. And also, we're season 2. Anyway, moving on. Okay, enough with the weird shit. Let's move on to romance. That's right, some heartfelt romance. You know, as a former high school boy, I can tell you that I was fucking awkward. So, how do you get the attention of a girl if you got no riz? Simple. Just turn into her dog. Yep, that's right. No, I'm not talking about the BDSM type of dog. I'm talking about the literal animal. That's right, I'm talking about My Life as Inukai's Dog. And exactly what it sounds like. It's about a guy who turns into a dog and lives with his crush. Now, at first you would think, oh, it's a wholesome anime about a cute girl and her cute dog doing some cute things together. But boy, that is not the case. Because for some godforsaken reason, every girl in this show just really into dogs. Like, they really like dogs. It's like the Cookie Monster with cookies, right? They can't control themselves. Like, ladies, calm down. And by the way, this is an ecchi anime, so you can probably guess what type of shenanigans happen with the dog. I guess you can say that she has that dog in her. Now, hypothetically, if I was reincarnated as a dog and I was in this situation, I'm not saying that I wouldn't take advantage of it, right? No, some skinship never hurt nobody. Jokingly, of course, right? In game. But crazy enough, there's also another anime that aired in 2013 that has a very similar premise. Dog and Scissors. It's like Inikai's dog, but with just a little bit less zoophilia. Which, hey, that's a good thing. But yeah, Japan, I don't know what you're cooking with these two. Um, Look, I'm not saying that there isn't an audience for this type of stuff, but I feel like this should be more of the other type of animation, if you know what I mean. Alright, that's enough for me. I'm tapped out. If y'all want to see some more weird anime, please let me know in the comment sections, and I'll see you next time.